What's up, everybody? Pete from the basement here with a quick Labor Day weekend segment. I hope everybody is enjoying their time off. You know I am. May you always remain in high spirits. See what I did there? Yeah. Alright, real quick. Let's get to it. Tops on my list this past week was actually Valen the Outcast, number 8. Concluded the story arc from Boom Studios. This was great in the fact that it's a finite story. I didn't expect it to be. I thought maybe like the first arc was going to run for 12 issues, but it didn't. It ran for 8, and it ends. They don't drag it out into something that it shouldn't be. It's a contained story. It's well told. It's got a good pace to it, and it's very interesting. It basically involves this guy Valen, who has been killed by this evil like wizard warlock called Chorus Null, and Chorus Null, instead of actually killing Valen, he turns him into basically like this undead zombie type of guy, but through some hoodoo kind of witch magic from one of his sorceress friends, who he also happens to be in love with, she frees him from Chorus Null's spell, so he's not subservient to him, but he's still dead. And now Valen, this undead creature, undead king, has to take his kingdom back from Chorus Null, and you know he employs the help of a thief. He's got a sorceress, and we have this little like rogue kind of like jungle girl type of thing, little girl that joins him on his quest. If you like anything to do with D&D or Final Fantasy or something, this book is absolutely right up your alley. I can't imagine the back issues costing much. Get out there, check out those back issues, or wait for the trade. I'm sure it'll come out soon. Valen the Outcast from Boom Studios. I went into this just kind of checked it out on a whim. It looked interesting. I like the artwork, and I'm always game for like those medieval kind of D&D stories and shit. But it was really very good. I'm glad I stuck with it. It was way better than I expected it to be, and I highly recommend it for you guys. Flash Annual number 1 came out. Basically, this one has Flash versus all of the rogues, including I don't really know if Captain Cold's sister has ever been a rogue before. Maybe she's a new addition to the DC-52, and I didn't bother to look that up. She's called Glider. Then basically she kind of has a non-corporeal form, and she kind of glides in and out of this plane of existence and causing all sorts of trouble. And she's in love with Mirror Master, and she's trying to lead the rogues against the Flash and her own brother Captain Cold, who then teams up with the Flash to beat the rogues, and then double crosses the Flash to lead the rogues again and tell his sister, fuck you, you can stay, because I like you, the fact that you're an evil bitch, but you're not a leader, I'm the leader. And then all of a sudden, right at the end, this like fucking thing lands in Central City, and out come a bunch of fucking human hungry killer gorillas, led by King Grodd, and it's going to be the Flash and the rogues teaming up next issue on 13 to fight Grodd and his gorillas. So I'm really looking forward to that. The annuals that came out this week left more questions than they did grant answers. Green Lantern Annual number 1 is a prime example of that. I thought like these stories were going to come full circle with the with the annuals and everything, but that did not happen. Flash I thought was going to conclude the story, and obviously it's still going with number 13. Green Lantern, you see the creation, the first soldier in the Third Army, excuse me, which is like this, it's weird because they take the first Lantern, we don't know who this is, we don't know if it's a character that's been established or they created it for the DC-52, but basically the Guardians had this little prison in like the center of Oa, and inside this prison are the rest of the little blue Guardians that like coming out like, oh guys, it's time to come out. You freed the universe from corruption and stupidity, and they're like, no, you guys are gonna fucking stay put, and we're gonna take the power from the Green Lantern that you're keeping guard over, and we're gonna use that to conquer the universe. You guys are gonna just fucking stay put in the box. So they fight the other Guardians. They take the power from this first Lantern, and they create the Third Army. And the Third Army is like this mouthless, just symbiotic creature that it like conforms over the host body, and it is completely like in the thrall of the Guardians. It has no will of its own. it is just a mindless fucking automaton, and when it touches, or like when it symbioticizes somebody else, that's what happens, and that's how they build this third armies. It's going to be people that this soldier has taken over, which is a pretty creepy notion, that the Guardians figure out that the only way to create order in the universe is to completely remove any sort of emotion and free will. So they're just going to create a race of, a universe full of these automaton creatures, this third army, that will obviously police the universe, but there won't be anything to police because they'll all be third army creatures. And if they send one to Oa and to destroy like the Green Lantern Corps, and then they send this other guy, the other second soldier, to spread throughout the universe and, just totally fucking symbiotize anybody it finds. Pretty creepy. And I cannot wait for the Guardians to get their little blue asses kicked. It's been a long time coming. Stop dragging it out. Now this third army story is going to run for the next 3 months through all of the Green Lantern books. You're seeing New Guardians, Green Lantern Corps, and Red Lanterns. So that's going to be a total of 12 parts, if I'm doing my math right. And this was the prologue, there'll probably be an epilogue. So you're looking at about 14 or 15 different books just to get this story through. Once again, Jeff Johns is guiding us through a major Green Lantern arc. Is it too fast, too soon? We feel like we just got finished with one. Weigh in, guys. Hit us up. Let us know. You know the drill. Questions at PetesBasement.com, Facebook.com/PetesBasement, and follow us on Twitter. I have been just reading a hell of a lot more books, and I've been catching up. I'm all caught up on Batman. I'm catching up now on Detective Comics. I'm all caught up on Justice League. It's been a while, man. I just had so much fucking shit to read, and I read really slow. For a guy that likes comic books as much as I do, I fucking read slow. It's a fucking character flaw. I don't know, but I'm catching up, and as I do, I've been letting you guys know like where I stand and everything. I'm all caught up on Avengers versus X-Men, and I cannot wait for fucking Scott to get his comeuppance. He says, I'm fucking sick and tired of it, and I would like to see him as some sort of new Magneto-esque villain, and see that kind of turnabout where Magneto has to look at him and say, the fuck is wrong with you, man? Also this week we have Aquaman 12, which didn't end anything. Basically, it's going to end with issue 13, and we're going to have yet another fight with Aquaman versus Black Manta. I was expecting that to end with issue 12, because doesn't it seem like, a full year-long kind of story arc thing? But no, DC obviously does not conform to my level of symmetry. So the Aquaman story will conclude with number 13. Alrighty. I'll keep you posted on that. Justice League, number 12. The main story where they're fighting this guy who's been dead, or his family's dead because of some disease he contracted through some apocalypse-type virus, and he blames the Justice League, and overall it's been pretty boring. I went into this book just enjoying the Captain Marvel story in the background, and that wasn't there this issue, because apparently issue 13 is going to see a whole new Captain Marvel story. And I'm really looking forward to that, because I've been enjoying Captain Marvel and Black Adam a hell of a lot more than I've been enjoying this second arc in Justice League. And all I have to say about DC's new power couple is get your grubby super mitts off of Batman's girl, motherfucker. He will fuck you up. Ugh. Other than that, don't really care. Avenging Spider-Man, number 11, was a very heartwarming story. Avenging Spider-Man, as you know, is Marvel's new Spidey team-up book. They try to do this once every 4 or 5 years or so, and it usually lasts for maybe a year or two. But this one saw a team-up, if you will, with Aunt May, where Peter Parker and Aunt May just go visit Uncle Ben's grave, and they're talking about stuff and whatnot, and it's just, there's not a lot of Spider-Man in the issue. It's just a really nice, heartwarming story of, a dude talking to his aunt, and who basically has been his surrogate mother all his life. So, very good story. They do these little heartfelt Spidey stories every now and then, and they always really kind of, hit the mark. It's proof that Spider-Man is the every man, every Joe superhero, because you don't always need some crazy 6-armed supervillain with electric powers and fucking hallucinogens to make a good story. Sometimes you just need good side characters, and that's what Aunt May is, and that's why Aunt May shouldn't fucking die, Ramon, and everyone else that thinks so. Fuck you guys. That about does it for my quick segment. I have a barbecue and a lot more drinking to get to. I do want to show you guys this, though. I managed to pick this up, because every now and then I like to go on eBay and just search He-Man, or Masters of the Universe. And what I picked up was this little trinket from the San Diego Comic-Con, and it is a Masters of the Universe sword letter opener. It is very well crafted. You will find dudes selling this motherfucker on eBay for upwards of like 40 and 50 bucks, and I found it for 20. There's a guy selling it there. You will find this on the Facebook page, and it is fantastic. I don't know how many he's got left, but if you are a He-Man fan, I suggest you check this out because it's very well crafted. It's a very cool piece, and I'm very happy with my Masters of the Universe memorabilia. And finally, I picked this one up off of eBay. It was a G.I. Joe Signature Series number 21, signed by Larry Hama. I got the 9.6 because the 9.8s in this book will run you anywhere between fucking $500 and up because it's ridiculously hard to find. But I'm very happy with my 9.6. I've been looking for this book for a while. I have it, you know, just a raw copy, but I've been wanting a Signature Series of 21 and number 1 for a while, so very, very happy with my new acquisition. And we will see you guys next week, back for a roundtable. Continue to check out our Indiegogo campaign. Thank you again for all your support and all your help. We love you guys. These are the best fans any nerds from Brooklyn could ever ask for. And finally, the results of our Batman Detective Comics 27 Price is Right bid contest will be announced next week. The book did not sell, as a matter of fact. The reserve price on the auction was too high. Somebody got a little greedy. But I believe the auction ended somewhere around $165,000 or $185,000. It was one of those round numbers. But we'll have the results and the final bid next week for you, and we hope to see you then. For now, enjoy Labor Day, drink, eat, and be merry. And catch you on the rebound.
Hello, Pete's Basement fans. It's Roger, your old friendly director of Pete's Basement. You know, by now I'm sure you have heard us say several times that we have an Indiegogo campaign to help keep Pete's Basement going, help keep us on the air, to replace our failing equipment, and also upgrade our equipment so that we can bring the show to you in the most amazing way possible. You know, I want to thank everyone out there who has been supporting this effort, all the monetary contributions that you guys have given us, as well as the Facebook shares, the Twitter shares, people posting this on their blog, and you know, all the letters that we receive from you guys encouraging us to keep going. And you know, thank you so much. I mean, honestly, you guys are the best fans that any group of comic book nerds with their own show on the internet could hope for. So thank you. And but you know, we've got a long way to go to reach our goal. When this episode airs, it will be 9 days left, and probably $23,500 left to go to reach our goal. So go to Indiegogo.com/SavePete'sBasement, contribute whatever you can, keep sharing the campaign and Pete's Basement in general, and with your help, we'll make sure that there's always an episode of Pete's Basement every Tuesday. And you know, we don't normally like to brag at Pete's Basement, but there are a lot of people that watch the show. In fact, last month was our best month ever. Last month, I checked the statistics, and we crunched the numbers, and last month there were over 150,000 downloads of Pete's Basement from our servers. 150,000 downloads. That's a lot of downloads, and that was our best month. But you know, we actually do pretty good on a general basis, and the statistics for this month are pretty much on track. So there's a lot of you guys out there. Thank you for watching Pete's Basement. But that's why it's so important that if you do watch the show, or you download it, listen to it on your iPad while you're going to work or whatever, if you watch the show and you enjoy it, it's important that you go to Indiegogo.com/SavePetesBasement and contribute whatever you can. $3, $5, every little bit helps and will help us reach our goal. We do this show because we love to do it, and we love to share our comic book love with you fans. We love to hear from you guys. We love to read your letters and chat with you on Facebook, and it's really what we do this for. It's very rewarding, and we'd like to keep doing it. So if you enjoy the show and you want us to keep doing it, help out however you can, and we would really appreciate it. Including just spreading the word. That's the most important thing you could do. Tell a couple of friends. Hey, have you seen this cool show? I don't know, comic book, fans travel in packs. So if your friends like comics and they're not watching the show, well, why not? You guys should have Pete's Basement parties and watch them together, and then tell us all about it. We'd love to hear about that. We have 9 days left when this episode airs, and probably a long way to go before we reach our goal. And we have a few tricks up our sleeve left. So we're going to be introducing some new rewards very soon. We're going to do some limited prints, including some cool Pete's Basement prints and some cool original comic. For instance, I'm working on a brand new Prozak Man comic for you guys just for this, and very soon they'll be available. And we're going to push this hard, and we're really going to try to achieve our goal. But we're committed to doing Pete's Basement. We're going to do whatever we can to make this show work. So once again, go to Indiegogo.com/SavePetesBasement. Keep watching the show. Share it with your friends. We love you guys, and it's been a great 5-year run, and here's to another 5 years and more. See you next time.
Okay, welcome to another exciting episode of Ramon's Bedroom. It's Labor Day weekend. We don't do basement. Quite frankly, I was for no show at all, actually. But we're here for the fans. Want to put our input out there, and hope you guys appreciate it. Okay, let's start. American Vampire number 30 came out this week, and it's good stuff. Something happened in this that I almost wasn't expecting it, because there's such a hatred between Pearl and I forget his name, Sweet, whatever his name is, the main vampire, the first American vampire, and it's really good. The main book is back to being pristine, because it was before it was kind of got off topic, and now it's flowing really well. Now we have Batman Detective Comics Annual number 1. Involves a Black Mask, involves the Mad Hatter, and it involves them very well, very well. The new DCNU is really treating Batman's villains very well for the most part, and it's a Joker, but he's coming back, and I like it. I really like it a lot. So far, so good. Green Lantern Annual number 1. So it's official. The biggest douchebags in the DC universe are the Guardians of the Galaxy. Is that right? Is it really the Guardians of the Galaxy, or is it just the Guardians? I don't know. I may have just made a big flop. Oh well. Write to me about it if I did. Once again, they're being dicks. Once again, they don't approve of their army. This one being the Green Lantern Corps, and they're just making plots and plans and and blah blah blah, it's been done, blah blah blah, here we go, blah blah blah. Hey, look, the first Lantern in a cage. Oh my God, will we ever see him? Of course we will. Of course, he's guarded by old Guardians in a special chamber, in a special cell, and you know what? Let's just take him out for some energy source. What? Whatever. I'm moving along. Justice League 12. Spoiler alert. The kiss heard around the world. Wonder Woman and Superman kiss at the end of this. Much of other stuff happens, mind you, but this is what people are taking away from it. And mind you, I didn't even care for Jim Lee's cover of it. I've seen him do better. Looks too rigid. But anyways, how do I feel about Wonder Woman and Superman being together? I think it's awesome if done right. But anything can be awesome if done right. More specifically, I think there can't be a flash in the pan relationship. You can't turn Wonder Woman into a hoe. Already in the DC universe, she broke Trevor Scott's heart. What's she gonna do? Kiss Superman and then that's it? Nothing ever happens from that? Don't turn her into a hoe where she starts dating everybody and their fucking mother. Personally, I always like the aspect of Wonder Woman and Batman having something, because it's so opposites and shit, and that's interesting. That plays well. Superman and her is just probably the two most powerful beings in the DC universe on Earth getting together, and I'm iffy about it. It can be done well. It really can if they're willing to commit to it. Now DC's really has committed to this whole new aspect of DC, the new DC universe. So hopefully we get some good out of it. Hopefully. Superman Annual number 1. Okay, I was always, and yeah, I said that already. I was very iffy about Wildstorm being absorbed by DC, because they're not doing him justice. They've done Hellspawn justice. Hellspawn is like awesome. He's like uber powerful. So far he's showed up twice in the Superman books. Both times he's just toyed with Superman, like completely, and it's just, well, it's awesome. He's more powerful now than he was in freaking Wildstorm universe, which is awesome. I'm wondering when we're gonna see the Karens. Those are the Wildcats aliens, if you will. They're the Daemonettes and then the Karens. So it's just, I like it. I like it a lot. Like, Superman's already being outmatched, and that's cool. He needs good villains, and the idea of a Hellspawn as his villain was interesting, and they're really doing that well. Thumbs up. The Flash Annual number 1. Too rushed. The rogues are just too rushed. It's interesting. His Captain Cold's sister's interesting. The way they've changed them is interesting, but I feel it's just too rushed. All these rogues, in a matter of this being the 13th issue, it's too much too fast. You could have just enjoyed this. Not milk it. No, don't pull up Marvel and do Avengers versus X-Men for 30 billion years. No, you just more depth to each character, more story, and I don't know, because between the Flash's secret identity and his love interest and his getting to use his powers and the rogues, it's a lot going on, and obviously you can't give a lot of time to any one in particular. Let's move along. Lock and Key Grindhouse. It was a one-shot. Lock and Key's coming to a close sooner rather than later, sadly enough, and well, I'm not looking forward to it, but this is just one of the main reasons why I don't want it to come to a close. It's that damn good. This has nothing to do with the main characters. This has to do with the Locke family and whatnot, and that lovely house they live in, and all the damn keys. And pick this up. If it's jump on friendly. If you haven't picked up any of the Grindhouse books, pick this one up, and I'm pretty sure you will be wowed. It's my book of the week. Fuck it. It's my book of the week, damn it. And I was like, stop playing. Damn. Just, it's good. It's good. The art's good. Honestly, it's, pick it up. My pick of the week and book of the week. I wasn't going to review this. Because I wasn't. Because I don't want to review Marvel books, quite frankly. But I have to inform you, the fans. Avengers vs. X-Men number 5. This is just a fight. AVX. VS. Whatever the hell they're calling this damn book. Hawkeye versus Angel. Hawkeye won. Because of a movie. There's no way in freaking hell Hawkeye beats Angel. Angel has speed. Angel has a healing factor. Angel has superiority of the sky. Angel has a shitload of freaking wings to throw at him. Yeah, his wings, you know, the darts. Of course, Hawkeye won because Hawkeye is a badass guy all of a sudden. I can understand Ultimate Hawkeye being a badass guy because he'll pull out a bazooka and just shoot his ass. Anyways, and Black Panther versus Storm. This was a weird pseudo fight thing in which they kind of sort of fight. Of course, Black Panther, being such a loving man, had a plan to beat his wife up. It appears he has plans to beat up every mutant. But anyways, in the end, there's no fight. They write it as nobody wins, and Storm leaves his ring in the ground and walks away. I don't think they ever should have gotten married, and yet they did. And I'm glad it's coming to an end. I'm sad it's coming to the end of such a shitty book. You made a big deal of the wedding. Should have made a big deal of the freaking crash of it. A while ago, I could have sworn Marvel hinted at Wolverine and Storm. Now, personally, I wouldn't have been a fan of that too much, but it would have been interesting again. More interesting than these two hooking up. But, I don't know. Marvel's not so far away from me. I should shut up before I go over there and storm their offices. Here it is again, Marvel being anti-relationship. FF number 21. Okay, I love the Inhumans, I do, but Black Bolt's a bastard in this one. He causes peace and forms an alliance with the Supreme Intelligence at the expense of Crystal and Ronan's relationship. Damn, dude. Damn. You're still my favorite, one of my favorite heroes, you know. Thor, you, really. But damn, why you hating? Anyways, moving along. Wolverine versus no. Everything's versus, so I'll just add verses after everything, you know. Fantastic Four versus whatever. It's everything's versus. Wolverine and the X-Men number 15. I liked it. I really did. It was funny. It was cute. Professor X is in this, and I don't know why he's not active. I mean, he has his legs back. That motherfucker doesn't age, and he's the most powerful telepath on the planet. Yet he's rarely around. It's a good book. I liked it. It was fun. It was entertaining. Iceman steals the show, I think, and it was muy bueno. Yes, in Spanish, muy bueno. Next we have last book, Valiant X-O Manowar number 4. I was expecting to start hating these books by the second issue. I'm not, and not only is it living up to the hype, it's surpassing my low expectations and just really going far with it, and I appreciate that. This suit is kick-ass, and it changes and whatnot, and I'm just really eager to see this suit in like full-blown combat. And now there's this whole council and alien conspiracy thing. It's just interesting. I'm really looking forward to it. This is good shit. Valiant, you coming back and you come back hard. That's it. That's it for this week. Any questions? Questions at peacebasement.com. You can write to us at facebook.com/peacebasement. See this Twitter thing right here? That one? I forget it, but I know Roger's gonna put it up because he's a sweetheart. God bless him. That's really it. See ya next week.